All right, here we go. It's Tuesday, and we're gonna play some D&D 5e. Banya. Whoa, 43 months. Wow. And today is Tuesday, August 22nd, and we are on session 64 of Waterdeep Under Siege. And if you guys have been following us this long on YouTube, I'm impressed. uh, but what's up, everybody? Anybody in chat? Let's see. No, it's just us Miceys in chat. So what's up, guys? So you guys settled in a little? A couple of you not on cams yet. We're good. Some of you still might be loading the maps. No, you should have those loaded.
Got them loaded from last time.
What a difference this WebM is making, though. When I'm looking for images now, I'm like, nope, not enough. Did you see the new art pack?
I haven't taken a look at it, no.
The lava art pack that's gonna have assets
Animated
that,
lava.
yeah, animations in it. There's smoke and there's fire and there's lava and there's molten rock and there's I don't know. Josh did a stream on it on Sunday and I
They just
rewatched.
sent out an email to all of the developers who publish on the Forge and stuff about the next big update because it's going to break a whole bunch of crap. It's
Uh,
updating all of the core RPG theme and replacing all of the assets and redoing all of the internal frame definitions and all. It should be interesting to see what the impacts are.
wow. I blame Bob. I blame it on
Yeah.
Bob. All of his stuff's gonna break. What's up, Sven? I see your camera's frozen. Perfect. Oh, now it closed.
Harmony.
Oh, Pretzel's playing. We don't need that playing on stream. Well, I think when we left off, you guys had just like killed killed another one of these lich guys,
Yeah.
and I think that's where we
Well,
ended. So
like,
there's like a bedroom in there.
what do we know about liches? Do we know that? Did we already roll for this? Maybe we already rolled for this. On whether or
Um,
not we know that there has to be a phylactery, blah blah blah.
um, a lot of you guys aren't really super religious.
No,
Something to smack.
it could be
So,
arcane too.
but looking around so far, this tower, it it looks like no one's been in this thing for 15, 20 years, right? It looks like I mean all the lights and stuff are lit, the torches and stuff are lit, but you know everything looks covered in cobwebs and dust and I mean you can see a little bit of movement here and there, like sometimes somebody's been in here, but no one
Do
slept
the
in the bed.
torches produce heat or like a
Uh,
continual flame spell that
yeah,
doesn't produce heat?
they're continual flame torches. They're they're all magical. But if you take them out of the sconce, they go out. It's like stupid. Like the sconce itself is magical.
There's books or egg.
Put the candle back.
Puts the
Are there
candle back. Don't put the candle back.
are there any picture books? Why is there a giant ass alligator up here?
Is there an alligator?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. There's a stuffed alligator in here.
Is
with
a
a giant
freaking
ass.
yeah,
That says familiar.
cousin Larry?
Is this a? I can't remember if we like. How do we come in here?
We haven't searched this place yet,
We
so
came up
Yeah,
the stairs.
have we found
That's what I
anything that
thought.
looks like a staff of the Magi?
Actually, everybody give me investigations. Investigations. Wow. All right, so everybody, and Orag, when you say Zunderbrock, just coincidentally, Morcal opens like a little closet door, and he's like, "Here it is!" As soon
Staff
as you
falls
say
out. Bonk.
Zunderbrock, Zunderbrock, and he opens the door. He's like, "Here it is!" And since you guys rolled so well, everybody else finds something of interest in here. And we're all going to get to roll on table B. So let me push the
Oh.
table to you guys. DM
Nice.
screen. Where? Oh, here. What? So you guys already have it loaded.
I guess I don't.
Who needs it?
No, I don't have it.
Dahlgren.
Yeah, I don't have it either. Thank you.
Was it just one person that had it?
Well, it's a potion of resistance, but
It's
do
a
I have to
subtable. The subtable isn't shared with you. That's why it didn't roll on
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
potion of resistance.
it. Is a
The pièce
another
de
table.
résistance.
The potion of resistance is the dice. I'm trying to memorize the thing by the image, right? So I don't have the words turned on.
How many? There's magic, poison, fire, water. No, I don't know if there's water.
It's
Is
the
there
damage
water?
types.
Yeah, damage
Radiant,
type. Yeah,
psychic,
radiant. There you go.
blah blah blah, necrotic.
This particular one is a potion of radiant resistance.
Oh,
Oh,
so I
thank
can
God.
stab you
Oh,
with my sword.
He can sleep
yeah,
at night with a sword on. He's like, screw you. I get
Dalgren can't be testing his cantrips on me anymore either.
party sheet, inventory. All right, let's go. What do we got here? We got potion of fire breath,
I'll just tuck it right here in my potions
dust of
bandolier. My
disappearance.
potions and scrolls bandolier.
Wait, did you grab that potion or did I not drop it in there? Potion. Okay. Potion
No, I
of
haven't
greater
grabbed
healing.
anything.
Oh wait, these aren't ID'd. Hold on.
There you go.
Potion of radiant resistance.
Party S potion of fire breath.
Yeah, it's the one I rolled.
Oh,
Why did it? What?
why did it do that?
I added it to my inventory. That's all I did. It's a blank entry.
It must
Like
have
there's no info in it.
maybe
I
I
wonder
need
if you
to.
did it at the same time he was identifying them.
Something weird.
It's still in the party sheet though. That's what's. Maybe you gotta finish dragging it.
I can't delete it.
How do you?
No, I've got it in my inventory. Go ahead and delete it. Yeah.
Potion. Where'd it go? Is it working there? All right, it's out here. Wait, there's something not in there. Everybody got everything?
No, the of.
A hill giant.
Yeah, that's Oryx.
It goes
And
well with
the
your belt of hill giant strength. How's that work?
radiant resistance potion.
Oh, I put that in there. I
Big
thought.
character.
You must have accidentally deleted that one out instead of the.
I never saw it in there. There we go.
All right, and also there's a staff here too. Yeah, one of these. I can't type tonight. I'm like,
Is it slightly cracked and wrapped around with duct tape?
Is it
no,
my
I
Staff
think
of the Magi.
it's actually
Sparking
like
slightly.
it's like hanging over the mantle or something. Like it's an artifact. What does it look like? It doesn't look anything special, right?
Kind of looks like a druid bonk stick.
It
Yeah.
looks like a back scratcher kind of for a giant, or a sandwich toothpick for a dragon.
There you go. Fancy toothpick.
Party sheet again.
It's a broken coat rack.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, except none of us can use it.
Sorcerer, warlock, or wizard?
Time for more kill. Take that 1 level dip.
Or S
I am
with his
now
supreme intelligence.
a sorcerer.
I mean, if I could keep it, like keep the staff, and I knew that, then it might be worth it.
Yeah, this is true. One level, anybody, S and the staff might get along.
Oh yeah. You get one chance and you break it, and then it's a one-use item.
That's what that's what General Gonzalo wants it for.
Boom.
He wants several of them. All right, so I put it in the party sheet so somebody has to lug it, but
Well, I can take it. It actually might be an upgrade for my druid bonk stick, as Matakiri said.
I think it's still a +2 weapon, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's still a +2.
But if you attune to it, it burns you alive. If you're not
As
a
long
wizard
as you don't
or
hit
a
it on
sorcerer.
somebody's knee and then break
What?
it. Anywhere else is okay, but not on their
And
knees.
not on the knee. All right.
Don't attack a
A giant.
no, it's the eight-legged cat, whatever it's called, the displacer beast, six-legged
Yeah,
cat.
yeah.
There's too many knees. Too many knees. There's a chance you'll hit him.
General Gonzalez has the duplicatotron, right? So we can just take
There's,
one and then.
I mean, I'm sure there's miscellaneous like valuables in here, but I didn't go through and put any kind of inventory together for you guys. But if there's something you guys think this tower might have had that your characters might want, like, oh, I have to have a silver teapot or whatever. You could probably find it or something, but
Like some plate armor +2 or something.
probably not. Probably not that nice.
Maybe not. No.
Maybe a suit of plate armor, but
I already got one of those. So
yeah. I mean, definitely you could get a suit of alligator hide. I mean,
could crawl in there, use that as my bed. Where I hide the phylacteries inside the lizard. Crocodile.
you could look like Ooptow or whatever.
Yeah. Stand up.
Get some alligator boots.
So yeah, you guys, the way you guys got in here is you came out of the mirror. But there are stairs that do go up.
And nothing that goes down.
Do you think the way to go down is through the very nauseating floating room, aka the Willy Wonka room?
The bubble room. So
And
do we
there's
head back?
remember there's a big old spyglass over here too.
Oh, we looked through that, right? Somebody did?
Yeah, it looks at
I
the
looked
north.
at Waterdeep or something.
Yeah, it looks at the north gates of Waterdeep.
There's no like triggers to any ballista that are pointed that way.
Hey, like, what's this button?
Oops.
Thermonuclear war. Wapner starts spinning in the background. Wapner. That just came on.
All right. So anyone want to go up the stairs versus getting out of here?
Is there an up?
Yeah, I
He
think
said there's stairs going up.
Well, we got what we came for, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dogger says, let's get the hell out of here before something bad happens.
Right.
Where that lich comes back.
Yeah, before
Marley's using his ventriloquism. You didn't know that came from Marley.
it's just watch his lips doesn't even move. Watch him.
Stop! You're gonna make Orig hungry.
All right.
I had to laugh. Somebody on my Discord channel was like, "Yeah, I don't use sounds because it just distracts my players." I'm like, I love it.
Point.
Every table's different.
Yeah.
What's
Every
or,
table's
what,
different.
what's Orig looking at?
I got a potion.
Dr. DDT.
Nice.
DDT like big yellow taxi.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm for going up. May as well while we're here.
It's like the soul voice of reason. Well, we're here. We should just go up.
Raid the place.
The DM put a portal in for it.
I guess it can't hurt to just look,
What
right?
what could possibly go wrong?
What could there
Yeah,
be
it-
up there? Like an
it could
encounter or
hurt.
something?
It could hurt real bad.
Oh my gosh.
We lost Marley again.
Did I go to the right place?
Yeah, you're
You guys
stuck
were-
in the vortex.
Is there a lot of fire?
Fire and brimstone.
Marley went down. You're in the floaty room.
Oh, Marley went down. Okay.
Yeah, Orig was
Do
suggesting
you
we go
Willy
up.
Wonka will your ass out?
I feel like there's no ketchup.
Okay, I'm back. Hi.
Roof hatch. All right,
Oh.
the last place then.
Roof hatch. Uh-oh. You guys go to the roof hatch? All right. Stacking it up on the roof
Nice.
hatch.
Summon the dragon. Oh.
Whoa.
Wow, man.
Have you figured out how to get past this secured? What? What is that portal?
It's windy up here.
Oh,
We are so high. Man.
Okay, so trying again. See if attempt number 3.
to get on the table?
No, to get to the roof hatch.
Oh,
There
you're
we
up
go.
here. So, yeah, the roof hatch contains 2 towers that have doors on them. This one just has like a open like bottom section that you can see, totally through and open. It's just open air. But the 2 other towers, this one and this one, have doors on them. And that's not the right button.
Hello? Hello?
We're going
Are
to
the birds that are flying around above us zombie birds?
no.
Since undead have taken over everything.
No, there are definitely still creatures. Some
Okay.
creatures seem to have survived. And ravens would be a good one. Because all they do is say, die! Die!
Nevermore.
This is a good map. My son just walked by and said, "Geez, you're up high."
This is just the WebM map. I didn't add no special effects to it either. Maybe I added a couple birds, but let's see. I was looking for something. I was looking for this encounter.
Looking for nub and all them paces.
Oh, here it
Looking
is.
for nub.
Looking for
It's task.
looking
Be time
for
to matey.
liches in all the wrong places. Looking for initiative in all the right sounds.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Well,
Why does it show me as having both advantage and disadvantage on initiative?
Because you have exhaustion.
Oh no, that's that's an ability check. Good catch.
oh. You still got an 18. So yeah, the door opens and there's another one of those lich guys, and I'm sure he says something smart aleck, but S doesn't care because it's his turn. He did show up for you guys, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not locked.
It wasn't an encounter, so I can't blame Bob. We're gonna say he's in that square.
All right. Well,
And we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna go right there, and we're gonna darken up the grid for you guys a little bit.
okay. I'm gonna run up.
I have to hit play.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to just do a little self heal, because I had to dash to get there. Ooh.
Big piece of his skin falls off. Clunk.
I'm molting.
All right, Dalgron, what are you thinking?
Dalgron thinks he's going to
Run down the stairs again?
try to. But first he's going to cast a Scorching Ray at this ugly thing here.
How'd you see that bird go by? It's like, meow.
And
Oh, nice.
wow.
Nice.
Holy mackerel.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
The third one is a charm.
Not a better roll. And then he's going to take off running over here. Back here. Hopefully that wall's a little high.
It is a little bit. Just enough for a dwarf to hide behind.
There you go.
Alright, so I'm going to aim, take my time. Aim at this guy.
He does
an
the
advantage.
Remo Williams like. Pew!
That should have been an advantage. I'm gonna roll again because. Oops.
Cause you aimed, steady aim. There you go. Ooh, 29 points of damage.
Taking 0.
That's weird. He's magic.
Let's see.
Oh, it's not showing up as magic. Okay, it's not a magic short bow. Okay, now I know. A grumble.
It just like sticks into, like right into his forehead. Dong! He's just looking around with it like sticking out of his forehead.
All right. Let's see if I can give you guys advantage. And I'm gonna throw some fungal smell at this guy. Ah, but he succeeds. I'm fine right there.
Marley.
Marley just wondering about, he's not really. These liches are nasty.
Oh yeah, I got an image. Just in case we forgot what it looked like last week.
Oh yeah. Marley is
All
going
the fancy
to
effects.
try magic missile. Wand of magic missiles.
Hold on. I want to see if he's got shield. Hold on a second. Where's the right button? There it is. He like moves his staff over like in front of him to like block the magic missiles, and they still hit him right in the freaking arrow that's sticking out of his head, and 2 force damage
No.
because he doesn't have shield. However, he does have protection from evil and good. Maybe he should have cast that. That would have helped him.
Let's see. Well, I'm not undead. I don't know what Marley is.
Marley's
Uh,
neither.
Yeah. I don't really want to be. I'm gonna go back over here up against this wall. Yeah. And try to make myself as like small as possible.
You
we
look
have
over
a random teleport.
The next player. Well, we don't have any players in the combat tracker, but I think you mean next character. And that
Teleport the lich over the edge.
is the
Have him
lich, right?
drop.
So
What's
Bye.
that stand for?
I think
Seymour
I think you
Heine?
meant
What
I
is
think you meant
SMH?
one of you guys. So and we'll see who that is when I down arrow. But I forgot these guys have layer actions, so I'm gonna have to remember. So
So
at
did he.
the end of Marley's turn, he's gonna take at least one of his layer actions, uh, which is where's he at? Which is a unholy smite. He's gonna do on somebody. What's the range? Oh. The range is I'm going to take this staff I'm holding and smack S with it. That's what the range is. So he's going to try to do that as his layer action. And miss.
S is going to riposte.
A riposte. Oh, that's a hit.
Oh, just barely a hit, but I'll take it.
Yeah, he doesn't like S. He's like,
Ouch.
go go away. And he points his finger at S,
I'll
waggles it
flip
a
him
little,
off.
and
I still
S
fail.
and S goes,
Bye.
bye bye. And then he's gonna step back into the door and close it.
You gotta do your fireball trick again, Marley.
Was that a legendary action
No, that was his
What?
turn.
or a lair action? Is that what it was? Or that was his turn?
That was his
Did
turn.
he roll? He rolled that poorly on his initiative.
Yeah, he
Nothing
rolled a
old.
4, and you and M is before L, I guess. I don't know how it works.
M was before L. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was alphabetized, but apparently it's not. And we're gonna down arrow, and Dalgron, you get randomly teleported by Schmehurney. I don't know how to say it.
Seymour
Heine.
Heine.
Seymour Heine. Let's see where your Heine gets taken. Nice. You get teleported downstairs.
Right where he wanted to go.
And it's your turn.
He'll come running back up the stairs.
Well, you didn't have to accept if that's what you were gonna do.
I actually already did.
Oh,
So I don't know where I'm at in the map. Hold on.
you're downstairs.
I found it. Oh, it's you got to click the accept token lock.
Oh, here, I'll just bring you back up here. How's that?
All right. Them stairs 25 feet.
Yeah, you're probably like right next to Morkel.
All right,
Come
he'll
running
take
back
the
up.
move myself off that portal there. He'll take the dodge action from there.
Marley.
Hmm. Marley will bonus action dash to get to here.
And Gorgio did it to Morkel one day. No, it was to Blink.
To blink, yeah.
Like,
It,
and it was into like Oblivion is pretty much where his
it
character
was
would have
so
gone.
close. I almost lost the character that day.
Wings of flying, baby. Wings of flying. Or boots of flying. Boots of flying.
I'm gonna bonus action to dash to get to this far, and I'm gonna use my like a free action to react with the door. Does it turn or open? Is there a
Yes.
knob? Is there a latch?
Yeah, the door opens. And there's a lich standing there.
And
He's
I'm
like
gonna
got the
peek
doorknob in his
around.
offhand. He's like, oh, as you pull it out of his hand, he's like,
Let's see. I'm gonna peek around and see if I can do this. Yeah. Oh yeah, right in the middle of that room.
yeah. When you look into that room, it looks like it's full of all kind of like scrying devices.
Oh, like I might not want to destroy them then. Well, that's a good thing. So then I'll just hang on to the one that's in my hand, and I'm going to blast him with some more magic missiles. What was that? Oh yeah.
Does he lose concentration?
No, not yet.
Then I'm going to close the door.
You can't. You already
And,
used your free action.
oh, I did, didn't I? Well, then I won't disengage. So let's cancel that move. Looks like, boy, It's a bad place to be. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna disengage. Well, not disengage, but I'm moving.
Oh, well, I'll take my a little attack on you.
Okay.
Little swipe with my staff as you simply dodge out. You run around the corner like, all right, Morkel. The
All
door is
right.
open, and you can see in behind him. There's like an array of like spy glasses and you think a crystal ball maybe,
Ooh.
maybe a
I want to try out.
pool of water.
All right. I'm gonna try out the this new staff. So I'm gonna try to druid bonk stick this guy.
Just gonna +2 hit him with it.
Yeah.
He looks at it like, that's a nice staff.
Yeah, you should get one.
He's
Really
get one.
familiar.
Then I will just take a step straight back. Just to there. That's enough.
Well, at the end of your turn, he's gonna use another one of his layer actions. No, not layer action. Legendary actions to scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Oh no, too far, too far, too far. He's going to smite at Morkel. Oh wait. Not smite. He says, I damn you, lizard. Cast a spell at Morkel. And you like nanner nanner nanner.
I like close my eyes, hope like expecting something to happen, and then
Well, you might have been immune from it from the last guy, but he tried to cast Dalmatian on you, and you're now immune to it for the
Dalmatian.
damnation.
He turned people
You're now a
into
white dog
oh,
with black
damnation.
spots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
I was
101
like,
of them.
when did they come up with that? Since Disney bought out Hasbro.
All right, Oreg, you're gonna move up.
Yep, I'm gonna sidle on up a little bit, and then switch my bow into my offhand and attack with my.
He says, I'll be back in 24 hours. You shoot him in the face. Or wait, I think it's like 1d 10 days or something. Let's see.
So every time
Yeah.
has he ran
Says
away
I'll be
every
back
other
in
time?
1d 10 days.
Or
Wait,
there's more
So
than
I'm
one of
using
them
it
here.
to instead of making a successful hit, instead of dealing damage, you attempt to pull the object from the target's hand. So I'm trying to yank his staff out of his hand. Make a strength or dexterity check against the strength check of the target.
Strength check of a lich.
hey,
He's
this
got
guy's
no
pretty
muscles.
strong.
That's a
He's got like
good
a 12 strength. I don't know. He's like, I
He's
lift
big
things
boned.
up and I put them down. I rolled a 3. Wow. So you yank this staff out of his hands.
If you succeed succeed, the target is disarmed and the object falls within 5 feet of the target. If you roll a critical strike against, it's not a critical. And it's brought to you. You may catch it from the air or allow it to drop next to you. I did not roll a critical strike.
All right,
So
so
it is
you,
now
you, you
next
basically
to-
knock it out of his hand, like, whoosh, he's like, ah, and he drops it. Clunk, it falls to the ground in front of him.
Correct. And then I'm going to use my cunning action to hide behind the whip.
So he's like, ah. So he picks up his staff, and he walks over, and he pretends like he's going to give it to Orag, but he doesn't.
I'm gonna
He
throw some spores at him.
He swings at Orag. Oh. You seem like he turns and looks at you, and he doesn't have a mouth for a second. He's like, because he rolled a crit success on his save. And he smacks Orag. And I have that reaction extension turned back on to see if it's working right, and it is, so that was a good
Nice.
reminder. As he hits you with this staff. Taking 8 points of damage. And
Ow.
he looks at you and he says, "Protect me from your friends." And you feel obligated to do so, because you are charmed.
Is that his lair action?
No, that's his unholy smite. If you fail the saving throw, you are charmed. Save-ins. Let me drop that on you. Boop. Oh wait, you're immune to being charmed? Or did I just drop that on myself?
You dropped it on the Lich.
Oh.
But yes, Org's totally immune to being charmed.
I have a headband of intellect.
Oh. There we go. And down arrow. Oh, it's his turn. As he is going to cast a spell. Don't I have a good one?
Prestidigitation.
Well, I think he'll just use his staff again. That's what he likes to do. He turns and tries to hit Morkel with it, which is a hit. Whack!
Uh-oh.
Unholy smite. As you take 14 points of damage, but your spores suck them all up, and you gotta make a saving throw, which you fail, or become charmed.
Uh-oh.
He also says, "Protect me from your friends." And he He smiles and says, looks over at Marley and says, "You go on an 18. My layer action goes on a 20."
So he
Sounds like
have
the
a
Lich is
19
metagaming to
then?
me.
Yeah, it does, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it does.
He's like, "I'm a munchkin. I'm a munchkin." And
This has the stench of TPK.
you seem like
all over.
swirl his staff around, and like a shield goes up around him. Like a purple shield. And it's your turn, Marley.
Marley is going to use 3 charges of Wand of Magic Missile for 5 magic missiles at dude. Don't know if it's
Okay.
going to affect it or not.
You got yourself targeted.
I did. Well, I thought
Yeah.
I'd get in on the fun too. Okay.
See him like hitting the shield. And like, but you do see the shield diminishing as one of them makes it through. He loses concentration, and S appears in front of one of the magic missiles, but it whizzes around him. Right.
Okay. Yeah, Marley doesn't like being this close. Before I let me retcon mine. Marley's going to move to here, and then bonus action because I haven't bonus action yet. Well, yeah, I want to get back up against this building.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Before Oreg's turn, he's going to use one of his layer actions, or yeah, one of his layer actions to not layer actions. His legendary action, which I need to open up his NPC sheet. He's going to use a cantrip, which is mending, because he tore his jacket. He's going to use. Why would he have mending on his sheet? I mean, come on.
Okay.
Got to
Sacred
mend
Flame.
his phylactery, right?
He's going to Sacred Flame on Marley. Sacred Flame. Oh, nice.
Oh, I thought there was a roll to hit.
All right, now it's Orag's turn.
Try to do the shove action against Morkel.
Get away from. Well, hold on a second. Is he your friend?
It's a good question.
I don't think Org has any friends, does
Right.
he? He just kind of tolerates this
He
thing.
just kind of shrugs and punches the Lich in the face. I don't know how it works. I don't have any friends. uh, but yeah, he's trying to
You can
shove.
use
I give it to you. Shoving
acrobatics or
Morkel.
athletics.
Trying to shove me out of the way.
Yeah.
You have to beat a 12.
If you beat it by 1, allow you to grapple him with one of your sticky hands and take him with you. Yeah. Oh, it's you beat by 2, 3. But you do win. Morkel does win. So a 12 versus a 15.
Alright, so I push him and he sort of stumbles back, but he doesn't move.
You see his
And I'm going
feet are like
to.
stuck to the ground.
I'm like one of those
Oh,
punching clown things. You like
Gory
push me
doll.
and you just pop back up.
So, like, there's a little mailbox over here, Marley, and you just kind of like lift the lid, and inside the mailbox is a random magical item from
It's air
Gorby
mailbox,
Doll.
right? My buddy Gorvidon.
From Gorby Doll. Um, it is a. Oh, did you just roll? Already roll? I'll let you have your roll. Oh, that was. Oh, that was Oreg rolling
Still my friend.
a wisdom saving throw. So there's a potion of animal friendship in the.
Oh, that's
Like-
just right up Marley's alley.
Oh, somebody can finally be friends with Oreg.
Right?
There we go.
He don't look
All
too
right.
happy about that joke.
Look at that. Spencer's just. I don't know how he holds that pose so long like that. That's the pose is if you put another 50 gig map on my freaking table again, I'm gonna look even harder like that. I don't know how many gigs this map is, but it's a lot. Alright, that was Alright, Morkel, what are you gonna do?
All right. I turn to the rest of the party. I'm like, guys, I don't see what the big deal is. This guy seems cool. And I'll just take the dodge action because I am charmed.
After Orig just pushed you.
Um and as you or Morkel, you succeed on your saving throw, so you're no longer charmed.
Ah, screw that. Hit him.
What were you thinking?
All right, Orig, just like we always do. And flank him without flanking.
I give you a plus nothing for the flanking roll.
Yep. And just for fun, I'm going to trip him because it gives me extra damage.
You don't get to trip him because he's like, I'll be back in 10 days.
I'm going to stab him again
It
just in
vanishes.
case. I crit him.
He automatically crit a vanished guy.
I know. He made
Is
me
it-
take a nap.
Are you sure it wasn't gerbils? Oh, sorry. All right. 3 liches.
Does Orig snap out of it, or is he still charmed?
Yeah, he's no longer charmed. Well, he's that's up to him, I guess, right?
The charm will come back in 1d10 days.
Keep shoving Morkel.
Just keep pushing him towards the edge.
I turn around and push Dahlgren.
He probably
Pro-
fell down the stairs after that.
I think
Problem with pushing Morkel over the edge is he just walk right down the side.
I think the developers at Smiteworks left it up to the players to decide if they're going to move other character tokens. So that's up to you guys. You can shove away because I got the tokens unlocked now. You can move other tokens, right?
So is there anything else
Yeah.
up here that we can see?
This looks like it used to
Search
be
for-
some kind of pigeon coop or something. And this
Three, rapier.
this looks like it could have been some kind of storage room that's got like patio furniture and shit shoved in it.
Throw that all
And
over the edge.
and this, yeah, you
Hopefully,
guys.
phylactery's in there somewhere.
I mean, you guys are 15 years old, so throwing shit off the top of the tower is to be expected, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's on brand.
Absolutely.
see if you can smash stuff down onto the landing down here.
Who can
See,
hit the most zombies?
but inside of here, there are 5 spyglasses. If you guys each want one,
Yeah.
Sure.
Really?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take a
You
flight.
might as well.
and there are 2 not I said crystal ball earlier, but I meant scrying devices, meaning like a pool of water or something along those lines. Um, that you could scry with, right?
Well, if we look in them, does anything appear?
Well, they're not active, right? You have to cast a spell on them.
Oh.
Marley
Guess
would
thinks
know
his
this.
spyglass is
No, I'll cast
broken.
fireball.
Everything seems far away.
That yeah, he's keeps running into shit. Flunk.
Looking through the big end of the.
S, huh? No.
Everybody looks over at Morkellen. He's got 2 big circles around each of his eyes. Some Oreg's already got him with the. You're not sure what the brown circle is, but it has a funny smell to it.
Just lick it off when I lick my eyeballs.
Talk about pink eye.
Hey, do mushrooms grow in the pigeon poop?
Probably.
He says.
Any girls there? I want to do them.
That's pretty much it. Cool map though.
Yeah.
Let's do
We just add the spyglasses
let's do
ourselves.
this. Yeah, do you need me to grab them for you guys or no? I
Nah.
think they're in the player's handbook, aren't they?
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah, if you want a spyglass, you can have one.
Ooh. Are they regular or compact spyglasses?
Either. I'm okay with whichever you choose.
To regular.
I mean, I kind of imagine that they're regular ones up here, but because there's no pirates around.
They're worth 1,000 gold pieces.
All right, so I
really?
turned the line of sight off for
It's
you guys
nice.
to check out the map.
Yeah, that's cool.
A lot of moving parts.
It was pretty cool
So-
though. I thought it was gonna break and crash and stuff. The only thing that
Did
happened
this
was
come with? These were all different, like individual images, and you put them into one map.
yeah, I just drug them on here,
That's perfect.
and then I put a line of sight around each of them, so when you're on one, you can't see out of the other square. I did a little bit of line of sight on the bottom tower, right? Um, just around the
Right.
stairs, and then I put portals on it. It wouldn't have worked so well if portals wasn't on it, I don't think.
And portals worked well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's good use for it. Definitely.
But yeah, these are maps from Dynamic Dungeons on Patreon. Yeah, he's got or I should say, they have a bunch of them over there that are animated. But you do have to take the dive into their download system and find them, right? And then dive down and get the WebM versions. And as a matter of fact, I think I had to convert them all to from web 9 to
VP9.
8. Yeah, VP 9 to 8. So, or a lot of them. I don't remember. I was just on a whole day of finding maps, converting them, putting them over. Tons of them. So, I think you guys would know that in 1d10 days, these liches might come back. Do you guys want to risk a long rest? Do you guys want to?
We got what we needed, right?
Hmm.
Well, yeah, but do we want to rest here before we trudge through zombies on the way back?
Sure.
Well, if we rest on the very bottom floor that's still inside, and then we don't have to go through 3 of these liches on the way out. At most, it would be 1.
And I got a Lehman's tiny hut.
You could set Lehman's tiny hut outside if you want,
Yeah, there you go.
like on the
Sure.
landing, and do a
Mhm.
long rest.
So I'll cast that 3rd level spell and like out on the landing. Yeah.
And
Perfect.
I think
Wait.
that's fair enough for you guys to get a long rest.
Nice.
And we're gonna go over here to the calendar, and we're gonna go another day.
No longer exhausted. Nice.
It's now the 30th of Myrtle. Is that right? Yeah. And we're gonna say it's 10 a.m.
Okay.
All right, I am going to take this map away from you guys because you don't need it anymore. And so you guys wake up in the next morning, revived and healed and magic of D&D. When you guys start heading back down towards Waterdeep, um, and you kind of gotta, you know, time, time yourself properly. I'm assuming you guys are using your ability of walking with death. Um, but you guys come across a um, a carcass, right? Like a like a underground um, something out of the ground came up out of the ground, and you can see that it was killed here. The undead don't seem to be messing with it, right? But you do see some ravens and scavengers over there pecking at it and stuff as you guys make your way down. You don't think it's been dead too long, whatever it is. You know, it's kind of ahead of you. You can see the birds and stuff around it, but you haven't gotten there yet.
I'm gonna pull out my spyglass and get a closer look.
Oh yeah, give me if you're using your spyglass, you get advantage on your perception check.
Okay. Let's see. Perception with advantage. Not sure it'll do any good.
I'll give you 2 rolls instead of 1.
Yeah.
It just suddenly got hot in my freaking room.
More Cal throwing spores.
Are we sure this carcass is not gonna come to life?
I've got a. I'll be right back.
good question. No, I don't think we're sure.
Morkel, you think it is like a big centipede or something, but maybe 30 feet long? And like the top of it's um been ripped open, like the back of its neck and everything, or the like back here, it's been all ripped open and stuff. Flesh has been torn out of it, meat, and it's all kind of bloody and ripped open. Um,
Nah, it's been there too long. It's probably not good anymore.
Says
Otherwise,
who?
fresh one though, that'd be delicious.
I mean, from what you can see, it doesn't look that old, right?
Carve out some steaks.
What do you guys think? Should we take a look?
Yeah, S will head over and take a look.
Stay away.
All right,
But
everybody,
I'm hungry.
if you're gonna go over there and you don't want to attract too much attention from there's like a bunch of undead over that way that have been attracted by the birds and stuff. Give me a stealth check. Let's see, we need. One. Is it just the four of you going? Right,
I don't know.
Morkel,
Going where?
S, and Marley.
Leaving Dalgron behind.
Yeah, I don't see you. Are you not
He's the
going,
one with
Dalgron?
the.
You're gonna stay behind?
We've got to stay within 30 feet of him.
Yeah, I'll make a lot of noise if I go anywhere.
Well, that kind of makes sense. Well, the two of you failed miserably at the stealth check, and even Orag didn't do too smoothly with his 1 plus 12 makes 13. So you guys have attracted some undead towards you, but they're just zombies. And I want to discuss a new thought process with you guys on these zombies. And I want to try the optional rule in the DMG of cleaving through creatures. Not that anybody does a lot of cleaving, but if you're in a melee attack reduces an undamaged creature to 0 hit points, any excessive damage from that attack might carry over to another creature nearby. So this is going to kind of come with S. The attacker targets another creature within reach, and if the original attack roll can hit it, applies any remaining damage to it. If the creature was undamaged and is likewise reduced to 0 hit point, repeat the process. So S has pretty much become a murder hobo with anything around him when it comes to these zombies. But he still has to hit their difficult armor class to hit him in the head, kind of thought. But that's in the DMG. I just put it
I
on your
presume they
journals
would,
for you, though. Is that still turned on this table?
Nope.
So what's that button do? Copy record content. What did that do?
You can copy and paste the formatted text.
Oh. No, it's a button on the up there, the X button. This is copy record content. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
if you open up another like story entry, you can paste it as is with all the formatting.
I just want to share it with the players. Dang it! I can't. It's a DMG. I can't share nothing. Can I paste it in chat?
Probably can't unlock it.
No, I still got something from earlier on my Google still on the clipboard. Hmm.
Double D's.
Oh, here, I'll at least go like that. Did I give it to you?
Yep.
So I'm not gonna play out the combat scene for you guys fighting these undead, but we're gonna say it took an hour, right, for you guys to get over there. You made too much noise, the commotion and everything, but you get over to the body, and it is a purple worm that has been killed recently. Um, Anybody trained in survival can give me a roll. And also, if anyone is trained in medicine, I'll take that roll. Well, a lot of you guys are trained in survival.
Well, I think it's part of our background. We all had to take the same background,
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
so
Well, that
we all
comes in
had
handy.
survival.
So, every one of you guys start looking around, and you start to get a little nervous because what you're finding is whatever killed this thing apparently was a massive flying dragon, maybe?
I wonder if the dragons out here breathe.
Uh,
Like not just breathe fire, but
yeah,
actually breathe.
you can tell that this thing was also killed by cold damage, from the dragon, as well as clawing and biting and scrapping and stuff. And a lot of it's missing, like the meat, right? Like it's been fed on.
Oh, good. So it's not hungry anymore.
Yeah, they must have eaten all of its legs.
Couldn't get away, left it alive mostly. What, I mean, geez, you guys' survival roles, I think you can kind of tell what direction the meat went in.
Up.
Well, a lot of the drips and dribbles lead off towards the mountain, towards the mountain. Like, kind of the way you guys, I mean, you guys came from the north area. This is kind of heads into a little bit into the west, a little bit, northwest. This is probably
So,
this. Do you think it's the same mountain, but kind of towards where the river comes down from the mountain?
so
There's
we
a
should be heading southeast
towards
Back
Waterdeep.
into
Yeah,
Waterdeep.
that's the way you
that
guys
way,
were heading. Yeah.
away from wherever that blood went.
Yeah, I'm with Dahlgren on this one.
Finally, somebody agrees with Dahlgren.
Remember, it's a pretty good travel back into Waterdeep. You guys gotta squeeze as a tiny creature. I don't know how you guys did it on the way out.
That was
Potions of
weeks ago.
potions of drinking.
Diminution or something.
Gaseous
Yeah,
form. Morkel had gaseous form.
Right.
Yeah, or there was also some shoving of people into bags of holding, as I recall.
Oh yeah,
That
there
was
was a bag of holding. I mean, it was because it was only for a few minutes that you had to actually be scrunked down. But it's a whole thing to get back inside the city. So if you guys are ready to go back to Waterdeep.
yeah. I can. I mean, I've got 3 third-level spell slots, so I can cast gaseous form on the 3 of you, and then
I don't need it.
yeah, you don't need it, and I can wild shape into something small, so we're good.
So that's why you're deciding to head back towards the way you guys
Yeah.
came out. Well, as you guys like start moving away from this decaying body, and the birds start coming back, you guys get about, I don't know, 100 yards off, kind of like down the road a little bit, and you can hear the birds like squawking and flying off, right? As you see a very large shape moving back towards the body.
Run!
As you guys
Hide.
make your way quickly down the road behind some cover. Way down the road, we're going to say about 200 yards down the road, you get behind like an old tower wall or something. And you're looking through the wall, you break out your spyglasses and you're watching. And sure enough, you do see in the distance a dragon tearing open this carcass some more and flying off with chunks of it in its claws.
What flavor, dragon?
Is he alive
Um,
or undead?
Yeah.
Rape.
um, it is not an undead dragon. You're pretty positive that it doesn't look undead. Give me who's trained in nature. Who spent some love on
Morkel is.
nature?
I grew up
Raquel?
underground. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I am half proficient in nature.
Well, Marley says it's definitely a dragon.
It's a dragon, man.
And Oreg and Morkel both agree that it is a silver dragon.
Aren't they good ones?
I don't know. Are they?
Would we know that?
I
Guess
mean,
wouldn't.
Yes.
the with a 25 and a 23 on your nature checks, I think you both agree that silver dragons have been known to be nice to people, but they are dragons, so if they accidentally step on you, you pretty much die, right? I mean,
Dragon's a dragon. We leave him alone.
I don't know. I'm curious.
No, 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 no.
Marley's like, "Hey, dragon!" Sticks his hand up, waves.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Dragon. Hello.
He's curious, he said.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
Um, so you guys are watching it for a few seconds, and it it does kind of look your direction and kind of squints and sniffs the air and tears off another chunk of meat and
Lieutenant Dan, that's my boat.
flies off towards the northeast with big chunks of meat. Um,
He's feeding
Borag,
kids.
give me a perception check with your 25 nature. I wanna see if you know something. Actually, I'll give you an advantage since you do have a spy. Well, 19's enough that you succeed anyways. Um, you think the dragon is malnourished, like
Makes
severely.
sense.
So we'd be nice,
You notice
you know,
that this thing looks like it's
chicken
hasn't
poppers.
eaten in a while.
All the more reason we should run.
Hungry
Right?
dragon.
I guess
It
it
might
doesn't
be
get much
good,
nutrition from zombies.
Zombies are like peanut. What's the skin on the peanuts, right?
They come out in your poop just the way they went in.
They got a little flavor to them, but
They just
that's
go right
that's
through you.
it.
There's nothing
That's
there.
it. Yeah, there's kind of like corn.
I wonder if they like werewolves, though. We could make a deal.
Werewolves might be kind of chewy, right? You keep chewing and they regenerate, and you chew and they
They don't
regenerate,
take
and they
any
chew.
damage.
Like a cud. Yeah.
These aren't magical teeth.
No, but they're silver, right?
They're silver teeth.
That silver dragon has silver teeth. So back to Waterdeep. Back to.
Yep.
Back to
Yeah, I think so.
Dr.
Back to
Troy's.
safety.
Hmm.
Back to
General
Dr.
Gonzalo.
Troy's. All right, so you guys get back to let me roll see if you guys have a random encounter. Oh, you do have a random encounter. Hmm. Ooh, nice. So as you guys are making your way back to Dr. Troy's back to your home, somewhere between the sewers and the Dr. Troy's, you guys find a level up.
Really?
Random encounter level up.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Level 10. And I'm going to put you guys on the Dr. Troy's map somewhere. I don't need the Mad Mage reference manual on my cheat sheet anymore. Let's do this map for you guys for Oh, I even animated the ping token. Did you see that?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Ping.
Better combat.
So as you guys are leveling up your characters and get situated, I'm gonna get over here and kind of start a little timer and stuff because we're gonna take a little break here in a minute.
Don't forget that one level in
What's that?
faster, so you can use that
The staff.
Maggie's staff.
I mean, you don't have to take it back to General Gonzalo. I mean, but yeah, let's take a 10-minute break, or actually, we're gonna take a little bit longer than a 10-minute break. We're gonna take about a 12-minute break, 13-minute break. as you guys are going to level up your guys a little beforehand and then take a break. But we're going to come back in about 13 minutes. So if you're out in Twitch land listening to us and watching us, we're going to take a 10-minute break or a short break. I'm going to put the slideshow on and some pretzel music while we're on break. But I'll leave the stream up and we'll be back for the second half hour here. So go get some refills and stuff, and we'll be back
I'm
here
a
in a little
smart
bit.
guy.
Oh, are you? All right. We'll see you in a little bit.
Let's get to work.
Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the top. Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I.
let's turn the camera on and stop the timer and do this thing and push this button and we don't need pretzel no more. I had some crackers. That's what I had. Crackers. Haven't
I
gone
had
to
some pistachio pudding.
haven't gone to the grocery store since I got back from St. Augustine, so the
I
cupboards
love
were bare.
pistachio pudding.
Pistachio pudding? Huh. I don't think I've ever had that.
It's
Yum,
yummy.
Jello pudding.
I've had pistachio ice cream, which is me. It's okay. Um, yeah, so back at Dr. Troy's you guys are.
Meanwhile,
I think
back at Dr. Troy's.
I think I forgot to mention that when you're in that wizard's tower, you guys probably could have gathered up at least a couple of different kinds of books here and there. Um, so I think what I'll do is just let your characters have one bit of information that they learned in the tower. So you guys can make a little item in your inventory that says, "My character learned about this topic." So,
Is there like spell jamming?
like
Is there a book on spell jamming?
traveling the
Astral Sea,
multiverse.
the multiverse, or whatever it is that
Undead.
Um, more in general, like any type of undead, like in just general undead, or any specific type of undead.
Whatever we're gonna come against in the next till we level up.
the the next couple of monsters that we're gonna fight would be nice to that I found a book on them. Yeah.
Before a book on why Orig is so awesome.
Um, undead would be pretty easy in general in that tower, but you wouldn't find a lot of information, if in any, on like black ice undead.
anything on like how to become a lich?
Yeah, there's probably books
Has
on
to be.
that. Yeah. There's like a whole there's a whole section dedicated to that,
Your grandmother's lich recipe.
right? Snap crackle and
Nah,
liches.
I'm just looking for a book on spell jamming and traveling the multiverse. Yeah, so
Like in particular, like how to operate a spell jamming helm, or the
yeah,
general guidelines of astral travel.
the general guidelines of astral travel, because if it
Okay,
takes like spell casting intelligence or whatever, it's probably not really a job for me.
so yeah, just general spell jamming knowledge. Okay, cool. That you can name the book whatever you want to remember that, but
Okay. Okay.
Oreg, you got
Eh,
undead. I'll give you some knowledge of undead and general knowledge of undead. I think that's what he's looking for in general. Different types of undead.
Seems like we've come in contact with multiple mythals, right? Because
Yeah,
there's like two of them intersecting. So are there any books about mythals?
there are some elven books. They are written in elven, but there are some in about mythals. So I don't know how. Does your character speak elven? That would be kind of
Ah,
convenient.
he does not.
Here,
Dahlgren
put this
does.
So,
on.
so he's got to wear freaking Marley's helmet when he wants to study these books. But yes, you find some
All
on
right.
mythals, elven books on mythals. However you say it, mythal. However the elven say it.
Man, make sure you wipe that sticky funk off
Mythal.
my hat before you hand it back to me.
Go in the mythal.
They got El's got a southern accent down here below Waterdeep. Sound like What about S? He had to draw stick figure snakes.
The only thing S would actually be looking for at this point is, books on combat, eh, lots of pictures, but more specifically, he's been trying to work with Orig on developing his stealth skills because he makes a lot of noise. Um, and so he's just not quite getting it yet from Orig. Orig just isn't the greatest teacher because it apparently comes too easy for him. So S is kind of looking for any tips, tricks, information on ways to improve his stealthiness. That's one of the skills that he's working towards.
So he finds a book on how to layer armor to make it quieter, and it kind of comes into play with S that things need to be softened between the layers with some leftover scales.
That work? I got plenty of those.
So I'll give him a +2 on his stealths for now.
Okay.
The rest of you are probably going to have like an advantage roll or something on the topic. What about Dalgron? How to make cheesecake? What's he looking for?
The best places to hide. No, probably like religion histories, um, gods and deities and
Any
demons and
any particular topic? I mean, that's a pretty broad religion.
yeah, just like
Like
different religions.
Humanities, comparative religions.
Something like that, yeah.
um this tower would probably have mostly information about Mistra and Azun, who is also a god of magic. So I think between the Elven books on the Mythal and Mistra, I think Dalgron's going to gain some knowledge on uh, Mistra related topics, particular, and even a bonus to Lathander. So those two gods, I think, or three: Azuth, Mistra, and what was the other one I said? Forgot. It's 2 seconds ago.
Lathander.
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 Oh, yeah, because the Lathander's actually now two gods that turned into one. So we have a little piece of unfinished kind of thing to do. Um, if we remember correctly. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Do we lose everybody?
No, I'm back.
Do we
The
have
mirror that is hanging in Marley's room. That's a portal gate.
Well, don't we got to turn over the staff first, or is that already been done?
Well, that's up to you guys. You're back at Dr. Troy, so I'm just reminding you that you have that mirror still that you haven't um, done
Well,
much
Figured.
research on.
Doesn't he need multiple staves? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, he's collecting them.
Well, I'll just hold on to this one until he really needs it, till he's ready for it.
Well, I mean, to go find the next one, you're probably going to have to talk to him. So that's probably when you take that one to him. But until then, yeah, you can hold on to it.
Or are you thinking about telling him that we were just shit out of luck and didn't find a staff? Is that what you're thinking there, Morkel?
Well, he's thinking that we don't have to go talk to him right now.
Because I'm a master
Yet.
at weaving at weaving tales like that.
I mean, I don't need it that bad.
Will he let us know where to get the second one without giving him the first one?
Right. You don't know. I'll let you guys, your characters, kind of talk amongst themselves and decide on their next course of events. You got a few things in front of you, I think.
So let's go find out where to get the next staff. Whether we tell him we got this one or not.
Yeah, I mean, we can tell him that we got it. Maybe he'll let us hold on to it until he needs it.
Yeah, it could help us get the second one.
I haven't heard Sven. Is he back, or did we lose him, or?
I'm here.
Oh,
He's still
yeah.
staring off into space.
You haven't said anything.
He's been giving us a stink eye all night, and I'm about tired of it.
Well, that's because somebody put poop on his spyglass, and he's got a stink eye. So you got the mirror kind of thing to do, and you can, or you go talk to Dr. Troy and do staff, or there's a couple of old things way back when that you guys might have wanted to look at. I don't know.
All right, I have a whole list. Let's see. Do you remember a while ago Fido got kidnapped by some jackals?
Oh
Yeah,
God.
Fido was
Yeah,
the Fido
Yeah,
was
we
the
finished that one.
Hellhound. You guys,
did we
Yeah, we
actually kill
recovered
all
him.
those jackals though? I think we recovered him, but I thought there was still something open with that.
well,
Like,
there's
He was
definitely
actually in
like
arena. Took him to his boss.
yeah, you took him to the
That's how I
the
got my sword.
the pit.
mhm.
Dagos, the marshal of the pits, who is a pit fiend, the ruler of the pit. Dagos was his name, and you returned his hellhound,
Right.
Fido.
I thought he wanted us to like go back and wipe out the jackals or something like that.
Um, they
Maybe I'm wrong.
they kind of would pay. You know, lots of people paid. The jackals are they kind of pretty much that's the wild, right? The jackals kind of just anywhere outside the fences is why the jackals territory. There's tons of them, and if they get organized, it's dangerous.
Mhm.
So anywhere there's like an organization of them doing shit, they like go wipe them out. Go. There's a couple of areas that you guys really haven't explored too much. You guys haven't been in the exiled zone.
Mhm.
What else is on your list, Markel?
Well, we needed more black ice, right? Because you wanted to make deer candy. So didn't we
Yeah, well,
get
you
a whole
guys,
bunch?
yeah, you guys
Yeah,
could
we got a whole bunch of that.
pretty much have however much black ice you wanna try to smuggle into town and keep from
And
prying
there's
eyes.
the poker game with that General Schultz wanted us to go to.
Yeah, we got a date for that though, don't we?
I think so. But those are that was my list. Apart from the new stuff like going into the palace and stealing the helm and tracking down staff of the Magi's.
Yeah, poker
Staff's
night's
okay.
the 9th of Kythorn. So like,
One,
Well,
July
yeah,
10th.
somebody's got to take care of all this shit.
uh, I was there for that. So, yeah, Schultz's poker night. Yeah, so you guys are looking for somebody that you want to maybe put into the poker game or something. You don't know yet, but you got time.
Marley is quite skilled at cards.
Marley's a good liar.
Yeah, so
Right, but
that's like
the
almost a 10-day. That's a
the
9-day from now.
the poker game is with some of the leaders of the 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 Black Dogs, right? The army.
Right, they were the big guys.
Yeah, yeah, it's the higher ups, right? So if you wanted to have someone sit in or have some kind of agenda at the poker game or whatever, or you sell the seed or whatever you guys decide to do, there's a spot open. Um, so what are you guys thinking? Oops.
Yeah, let's take the staff to General Gonzalez and talk to him about where to go next.
General Gonzalez.
What do you think, guys?
Sounds like the
Yeah.
best plan.
All right, so you guys head over to the fort, and you guys go in and see General Gonzala. He welcomes you in. He also have a one of the like two of the 6th regiment with him in the room when you guys come in. He says, you are back rather quickly." And he looks at Morkel, and you notice he looks right at the staff you're carrying, because it's kind of hard to hide a freaking big ass staff like that.
Yeah, we got the staff. If you tell us where the next one is, we'll see if what we can do about it.
And you notice he's scanning your thoughts, right? Because obviously he's very telepathic.
Blank slate.
Yeah. And he says, "Tell me about this dragon you spotted."
Donuts.
Chocolate donuts.
Was silver dragon.
Scary.
Very malnourished.
Skinny.
He says, "There's
I could take it.
rumors of the history of a dragon that lived in the mountains near where you were. A mount for the former Lord of Waterdeep, a friend of the city. A silver dragon might be of use?
Certainly, if you got like half a herd of cattle to send with us to feed it, because if not, we'd probably look like tasty morsels,
Well,
especially the lizard over there.
when a dragon chooses to stay in dragon
Tastes like
form,
chicken.
when a dragon chooses to stay in dragon form and then feed, definitely takes a lot of protein to feed them. But when they're as in the form of an elf or a human, much less food is needed. And dragons have that ability.
Yeah, but the craps they take are the same size.
They have the same amount of content.
How does that work?
I don't want to
So,
know.
so how are
Excuse
we
me as I
supposed to?
pass a femur bone.
Are we supposed to bring this dragon back? I mean, what do you want us to do with this dragon? Or are
I
you just
don't know.
speculating out loud?
I don't know what to do with a silver dragon, but
He said it might be of use. I'm just curious what kind of
Yeah,
use?
if we were to bring him back, what would you do with him?
Can it even come through the mythal?
their dragons are not undead.
Wouldn't it be arrested for possessing silver?
Good point.
Uh, I don't know. It's an interesting thought, though, that there's a dragon just outside of our doorstep, don't you think?
Wait, didn't we encounter a dragon here in the city?
Yeah, right
Uh-huh.
outside our store.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he? He was a black dragon, wasn't he?
Shadow dragon.
Yeah.
He was buddies with
There's a
the
black.
general,
Oh,
right?
no, he was a black dragon, not a shadow dragon, but a black dragon. Um, kinda. There's a couple of dragons that are actually in the city currently. You guys already met one of them.
We don't need to meet the others.
So
He wasn't so bad.
General Gonzalo is just putting the thought in your head that if you want to explore the avenue of a silver dragon, that he would not be opposed to the idea of checking it out anyways. Good or bad, there's a dragon on your doorstep, right? That's what his attitude is.
He could do loss prevention for our shop.
What else? I see that you encountered Watchers. That's your first encounter with them. There's several locations that they have taken over.
What are they watching for?
The soldiers that I call them Watchers. They're watching for the mythal to see if it has changed, to see if it has weakened, to see who's coming and going out of the city.
What did they mean when they said, "Well, we're only going to delay"? They kept every time we killed one, they kept saying, "You're only going to delay the inevitable" or something like that.
They just delay them from watching.
Just,
That's
okay.
they can't. You have to find their phylacters to kill them.
So there wasn't
Someone
end
possesses
thing.
them.
Someone?
Yes, someone possesses them.
Possesses their phylactals.
Correct.
Who's the someone?
Uh, we'll get into that in the future.
So cryptic.
he says we need more staffs and more lumber. We're dire need of lumber.
Since when did we become lumberjacks?
Since
There's
we're
lots of abandoned buildings around, right?
he kind of points back towards you know your Dr. Troy's direction, and he says we have a ship to build and it requires lumber.
You need like fresh lumber from outside, or is there a source of lumber inside here that you're eyeballing?
He says there are several ships in the harbor that I think we could salvage for lumber.
Are there undead things in the harbor?
He says,
Undead.
speaking of the harbor and ships, there is a ship that has sunk to the far end of the harbor, still within the mythal. Barely, I think. It says the occupant possessed a staff of the Magi.
There we go.
Convenient.
It says, but it is several leagues deep. How deep is a league? I don't know.
A mile.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
several meters
And it's
deep.
the Mariana Trench out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Straight
it's-
out of Waterdeep, straight down.
It's probably like 50 feet of water, 50 to 70 feet of water, he says. So however that is in D&D terms. Why do you get minus 11 adjusted on your hit points? You didn't, when you leveled up, you didn't
Yeah, I didn't clear it.
do your due diligence.
Sorry, I forgot that one. I just didn't
Do
clear
I
it.
got
Just
clear
-7
the-
in my adjustment.
I got minus
yeah.
9.
Just clear it, and you're at the correct hit points.
Okay.
So the max hit points is right.
Yeah, the max is correct. What happens with the constitutional amendments is when you level up, it updates the max, but it doesn't want to change your current, so it automatically does a little adjustment so that you're at the same number of hit points. If you push a long rest after a level up, then it'll clear all that.
All right, so harbor ship, silver
Well-
dragon, mirror, and killing random jack-o'-wares in the wild for the fun of it.
So this harbor thing, how are we gonna do the underwater? I mean, 70 feet's pretty deep if we're diving down, free lunging it.
Morcal,
I'm
you
not
can
a-
hold your breath for like an hour, right?
No,
That
15
was
minutes.
Juku.
Oh, 15 minutes.
I can breathe fire, I just can't breathe water.
But you can cast, what is it? Water breathing? A third level spell, I think a druid can memorize.
I have a potion of water breathing.
I have one of those, and I've got a
Yes.
cap of water breathing.
I
Got a
can
ring of
cast water
swimming.
breathing.
Yeah,
I just can't breathe water. But I can swim.
and I think you can upcast it and get all 5 of
The
you?
whole party.
No, there's no upcast option on it.
Oh, so it's only 3?
Oh, but it grants up to 10 willing creatures. So I
10.
only have to cast it once.
And it's 24 hours?
Yeah.
Non-concentration. That's
I'm gonna have to cast Charm on Dahlgren first, so that way he'll be willing.
Yeah, Dahlgren's deathly afraid of water.
Dahlgren. You
Well, the
go
problem Dahlgren
so-and-so.
has is that once he goes in the water, he can't get out.
He sinks
He
like
just
a
sinks
rock.
straight to the
Yeah,
bottom.
but Dalgron has a. Doesn't he have a cap of water breathing that he keeps forgetting he has?
No, he's got it.
Yeah, but
Can
he
we
still
just
can't swim.
can we just convince him it's safer underwater?
Does a cap of water breathing give you a swim speed?
There's
No.
no one dead underwater.
I don't think so. No. It just makes a bubble of air around your head.
Right.
That's it.
So we take ropes with us, and we just walk out in there, and
Well, he can just walk along the bottom till he gets to the harbor, right?
yeah.
Yeah, just keep walking and he'll stay right on the bottom.
All through the muck and the.
We could get him like a 4-pack of noodles and tuck them under his plate mail. Give him some kind of buoyancy.
Little flotations, little floaties.
You just have to take off those 3-inch heel iron boots that you're wearing.
Oh, water breathing is even a ritual. So
You don't even have to waste the spell slot.
yeah, exactly. That's great.
Yeah, water breathing's pretty nice once you need it. So the mirror, right? You guys have identified that it has a teleportation that's stored in it to um, somewhere underneath Waterdeep Castle. Which you guys were trying to figure out how to get into the castle because you want the spell jamming helm. Or at least know where it's at.
Right.
And it's the castle is under control of the black dog's necromancer, wizard extraordinaire, grandma. What's her face?
Blackstone?
Yeah. Who is General Gonzalez's wife, right? But they don't
The
associate.
old ball and chain.
Yeah, they don't associate. She has her own thing and he does his own thing. It's convenient for somebody who takes over a body that the wife is kind of estranged.
I'm liking the underwater one right now.
Let's go get that other
Yeah.
staff.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. We'll have to take a long rest first so I can prepare the spell. But
All right, so what else for the rest of the day do you guys want to kind of tend to before we take the long rest? You went over to talk to General Gonzalo. He kind of told you that he tells you where in the like way out at the edge of the harbor, under the Mythos. So we're talking like if you look at the map again, like way out here. So
Okay.
even outside the gates and stuff.
Oh, outside
Well,
the harbor.
I've got a rowboat,
Mhm.
so in my pocket.
Oh yeah.
It's a long way to row.
You can get out and pull.
We'd go straight to the bottom.
That's a fact. Yeah.
I could be the anchor.
We'll just tie it to you. Did we discuss the mirror with General Gonzalo?
I don't think so. I don't think
'Cause
you guys have.
I want to find out a little bit more about that place before we go jumping into it.
I don't think you guys have discussed it with him. I mean, I was
Well,
kind of leaving that up
not,
to you guys.
problem's not jumping in, it's getting back.
Yeah, I think we should discuss it with
Yeah.
him.
And
Hey,
you
we got
mean
this
like,
mirror.
yeah,
Uh,
He
something
says,
about a helm in there.
a mirror that you found in a tiny castle.
Yeah,
yeah, it sounds
goes
kind of
to
funny when you put it that way. But yeah,
Says, is it a tiny mirror? No.
mm, no, I can try full ensembles on and see all of it. You know,
He's like, even the back? Because
see, the secret to looking good is accessorize.
he must have sat in something. You've got a little stain there. He, he, uh, he, he suggests that, a return teleportation circle could be attuned to the item, and then you have some way to get back.
Well, there we go. How do we do that?
He says, well, you have to cast teleportation circle on the mirror. With the location that you want to store. A teleportation circle, presumably.
Uh, None of us can cast that.
He looks over at Marley. He says, it's on your list.
Is it?
No, unless somebody else put it there. Unless God might have put it there or something. I don't know.
Check your list, Marley.
What, teleportation?
Oh, it is.
Teleportations, yeah.
Oh, you mean on the barred list? It's not in my specific list. Yeah. Oh,
Been holding out on us, Marley.
So you guys have the ability to do it. You just don't have maybe the the spell or something. But if that's something you guys are wanting, he can probably put together some scrolls for you guys to do it.
yeah. I'd have to roll for it. It's a level 5 spell. I can cast up to level 4.
Well, let me see. What he's got on his spell list. No. No teleport.
Is there a caster that can scribe scrolls for us in the city? That you know of there, General?
He says, I know there are casters that have the scrolls that you're looking for in the city. I don't have any that would actually volunteer to do so.
A man of your means?
Uh, as I suggest, I could get the scrolls. Or the wizard. But I don't think he would be voluntarily doing it.
Oh, he might need some persuasion.
You can sing my song, right, Molly?
S and Orig are good at persuasion. Not me so much.
This is not good at persuasion. Intimidation, maybe, but
That's
not persuasion.
Nix it.
He would be of no use after we forced him to do it.
That's kind of what I thought, and that's what S is good at.
So basically, he says he can get you a scroll, or he could get you a wizard that you're going to have to kill afterwards.
Well, let's do the scroll thing.
Or both. Can we do both?
I mean, that's kind of an alignment check, right? You kind of got to look at your character's alignment and go, what would my character want to do?
Let's
Hmm.
see.
We're okay people, right?
I mean,
Okay.
just kidnap a
My
wizard, bring him here, make him cast a spell, and then stuff him in your crematorium in the basement.
No, thank you.
The
so
lawful
my
good dwarven cleric of Lathander probably isn't going to go along with it.
I'm looking at my alignment. It says neutral good, and right next to it's my deity, and it's one of you fuckers has been playing like a Dahlgren's sexy ass. Now who could have put that there? Huh?
You know it was Sven.
Ah!
Nice.
So you guys want a scroll of teleportation circle? Is that what you want?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you're going to make this teleportation circle where?
In the basement of our house. Wait a
Ooh.
minute.
Somebody
What
needs
if something?
band.
What if something? What if something comes through?
How do you? Or, I know how to do it. I don't,
There we
oh,
go.
there we go. Bam.
It's a nice promotion in chat.
Ban users. He must have did it before me. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, I banned them.
So
I gave you the ban hammer.
the ban hammer. So you guys want to put it in the basement? In the basement? Let's.
Do we have another semi-secure location?
The fort? That's not really. It's too public, right? It's too many werewolves wandering around occasionally, including Schultz.
Well, we're putting the mayor?
No, the circle.
Yeah,
Now I'm
basement is
thinking,
probably ideal. I'm thinking.
but can something get through it the other way? You know what I mean?
Only if
Can
they attune to it, right?
Okay.
Oh, here it is.
I thought.
This. This map.
Yes.
Yeah, I recognize that.
Yeah.
Put it in Marley's room.
15
Put it
raiders
right
from
here.
20 sides of every story. What's up, guys?
Whoa.
Nice.
Wow. Nice to see you guys. I'm assuming it's Alex and his crew over there, but I don't know. It could be. I don't have a lot of my chat stuff going and all that fanciness. But hey, welcome. We're doing some homebrew. 5E. Oh, it's Dave's game tonight, but Alex is here. What's up, guys? Nice to see you guys. We're just discussing where the players or the characters are going to put their permanent teleportation circle. I think you should put it in here. You know, the other spot
the
is in the up in the lab. Maybe would be another spot you could consider.
Oh, that back room lab is a good spot. Yeah, you're right.
That might be
Let's
better because it keeps our, you know, area down here still
Living
secret.
quarters. Yeah.
So this is their shop, right? In Waterdeep, they have a shop called Dr. Troy's, and this is the frontage of it. And I'm going to give you the map, which is I got some roads and stuff on the outside, but here it is, and I'm going to put the all the players over here, all the characters over here for now, so they can wander around and do their thing. But yeah, we were thinking back here. Oh yeah, look at this
One
perfect
of
little
those.
spot back here. So I think we should do a
Free ink right there to draw it with.
Whatever happened to the cadavers or whatever they were, the zombies?
you guys
In
burned them up.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
They got recycled.
You got like a little crematorium or something downstairs going.
Yep.
I was looking for an image for a teleportation circle.
So I'm trying to understand this. The mirror will teleport us below Waterdeep, and then how do we teleport back to this circle?
You store the circle in the mirror. The mirror is just a transportation device, right? So when you step into the mirror, you're going to step into your teleportation circle that's stored in it.
Yeah, we take the mirror with us.
Yeah, the mirror goes with you.
Okay.
You
Got it.
You got to lug that big thing around on your back, Marley.
No, it goes in my bag of holding. Thank you. But so it'll actually have two locations in it.
You can have dozens.
Oh. Yeah.
You better hurry up and get that spell.
Well, I thought Dr. Troy was working on, or Dr. Gunn, the boss.
General.
Oh, I know, but I mean, in the future, you got to get that spell, and then we can have a whole list of locations in this
Yeah.
map.
Oh
With
yeah.
our
Yeah.
new transportation method.
I'm looking for an image with all my images, so that's why I have one, right? I found one and then I lost it again, so.
This might be a bad idea, but we could put the teleportation circle on the ship that we're building. And then if we ever want to come back here, we can just teleport back. After we fly away.
But I thought we're flying away to get away from here before it's all destroyed.
Yeah, that's why it's a bad idea.
That's a bad idea.
That's a bad idea. Yeah, when the yeah, there's a whole thing I think that's gonna happen, but
And the ship's all busted up and needs repair anyway.
well, the ship is pretty much getting built from scratch.
Yeah,
Right?
in the warehouse
Mhm.
next to us or something.
All right, where's this?
Yeah, that big fake warehouse.
All right, I'm gonna look up teleportation circle. Let's see what comes up. Nothing. Oh, I have on tokens. You don't want to be on tokens.
There's a whole bunch of magic circles, I think, in JB2As.
Yeah, but I didn't go that far yet, but I'm working on it. I'm going to data. I'm going to animated assets? Where did I put them? Animated web and miscellaneous images. Oh, here they are. Generic. There's so much now. Oh, here's a good one. I think this will work. There we go. I like that. There you guys go. You gotta.
Looks like we're being flushed.
Jump into the black hole. It looks like what Blink was falling into.
If I make a portal, I could put you on another map. So you guys wanna go into the through the mirror? But first, you guys are gonna get a long rest. But you can go diving, or you can go into the mirror, or you can go.
Well, we could take the mirror into another room and test it, right?
What do you mean test it? What do you mean by test
Make
it?
sure the portal's
It
working.
can bring us back.
You still have to cast some teleportation circle.
Yeah, I'm assuming that that would all take place before you guys go through the mirror. I'm just giving you
So
your
once the
options.
teleportation circle is here and stored in the mirror, then
Right. in a couple days you'll be able to go through the mirror if you want. If that's
yeah,
the
look, it's
direction you want to go. Or you can go into the harbor and go diving, or you guys can do the silver dragon if you want to go feed the silver dragon. I don't I don't know what you're gonna do with the dragon, but
We don't need to be feeding no dragons.
just see what avenue you guys want. Remember, if you go into underneath the castle, you're looking for the spelljamming helm. You're trying to locate it, not
I say we go
necessarily
get that other.
recover it because it's a big device, but you're gonna need one.
I say we go get that other staff.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yes. I'm gonna slather myself in butter first. That way, the water just drips off my skin, and my fur.
Well, before you
Ew.
guys do that, though, you guys definitely want to spend the night and get a long rest. So we're gonna take care of that little chore first. I'm gonna push you guys a long rest, and we're gonna progress the calendar by a day.
Did the general ask about for the staff, or do I still have it?
Yeah, he would say that he wants to keep it safe keepings. I would hate to have it broken, and then we have to continue the search.
It's all right. We know a guy who knows mending.
You know, those
but he
watchers,
won't be around for up to 10 days.
those watchers are
Yeah.
well-dressed liches.
He'll be back in 10 days. He can mend it.
I didn't even roll. There's actually 3 of them, and 9 days, 6 days, and 10 days. So,
So the first one is 4 days from now.
right? All right, so you guys are gonna go diving. So let me let me kind of get this kind of rolling a little bit here. It's the first of Kythorn is the date, in case somebody's keeping any notes. And I am going to take away this image. Well, I'm not taking it away, but I'm closing it. We don't need those images. And we are going to say that you guys take your little rowboat and you get outside the harbor. You row out into pretty much open water to the most part, to the general area where General Gonzalez, there's too many generals, and the location that General Gonzalez asked you to go to, and you kind of start exploring around, and you can see that there is a lot of sharks, like a lot of sharks. And when you go, if you go jumping in the water, you're probably going to have to deal with sharks.
I told you we should have went to feed the dragon.
Well, now you're feeding the sharks. So what's the
Uh,
difference?
I want to see if I need a. Yeah, I don't want to take my bow. I need a crossbow.
Yeah, you guys probably want to do a little research on underwater um, combat with your weapons, spears, and that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna push you guys an image, and then I have a
Ooh,
Seems like I've seen this picture before
yeah,
in a campaign long, long ago.
Look
yeah.
into my eyes.
Look into my eyes.
um, don't you remember Hotch? You guys have seen this image, by the way, all of you.
Well, we can
Didn't
tell it says at Call of the Deep, so
Yeah.
Call from the Deep. So
right? Isn't this
in
where
the title.
we took away a magic wand or something from a dead skeleton or some shit?
You took away a staff of the Magi.
Oh, so it's gone.
It's already
We
gone.
already took it.
Oh
No,
no.
he got it back.
He got it back. Oh, now we got to go kick his ass
Yeah,
again.
that's right.
and you guys get to go kick his ass again, but I don't have it quite prepped yet. So you guys, um, we're gonna like kind of stall for a couple minutes,
Cool.
but you guys got to get down here. So what's your plan? What are you doing? Just jumping out of the boat and floating down? Is that the idea? Swimming down?
We're all gonna hold on to Dahlgren while he jumps off, and he's
We'll
gonna
sink
pull
way
his staff
faster
off.
than those sharks can swim. Be like a
Like
missile straight down.
like I could do what I could put the grid on. And I can adjust the grid down to say more like a real kind of idea on size, and then I can grab all you guys and put you up at here, somewhere at the top. There, you're on a boat. Oh, they don't need to be locked either.
Are we supposed to be able to see the boat, or are we just floating above the water?
Um, I think you can tell the boat's down there if that's what you're thinking. I mean, you probably can't see it as clearly as this image, but you know it's down there. Like part of the mast is sticking up out of the water. So what do you think? She's like 60 feet down? How tall is that mask? 50 feet?
How many sharks do we see?
Um, dozens.
Oof.
Like, not necessarily like
How can the
all
ecosystem
around you
support
guys, but
dozens of sharks?
what's that?
How can the ecosystem support and feed dozens of sharks?
'Cause there's a big ass ocean.
Nobody
So
fishing the ocean anymore, so all the
is it
fish have
possible
rebounded.
we were able to like equip ourselves like crossbow instead of bow, all that before we
Yeah.
head out?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
okay.
said. You guys need to do a little
Yeah.
research for your characters on what you would use underwater. Rapier versus a great axe or whatever. But when we come back next week, we can get into the details of how you're doing and what you're gonna do with the sharks, and if you're gonna fight some while you're on the rowboat and all that kind of stuff. But I got to do a little prep for it. So you're gonna have some shark fighting, and then you'll get into this. The wreck of the Golden Crown is what it is. Is the name of the boat. The coating of muck and sand does little to disguise the cabin's former splendor. Like the whole boat's kind of mucked down into the mud, right? So when you're inside, you're kind of like shin deep in muck. I think that's funny that I drug the old idea back out that you got to get another staff of the Magi that you already got, that the guy went and brought back and put back. If you remember where is he at?
He was on like
Uh,
the second hold down,
there he is.
second floor, something like that.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah, the
guy.
tattoos, the one eyeball
I
with his tattoo putas.
I seek vengeance on thee. That's the original. I seek
That was the original Reaver.
Hotch Miraz, Miraz,
Jason
Hoch.
Miraz's brother.
Hoch. Yeah, he's what is he, a revenant? Played by, what was the actor's name in Revenant? Revenant? Or,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo, yeah. That was a rough movie. I need to watch that one again, but I don't know. It was rough.
Yeah,
It
the
was hard to
bear.
watch. It was hard to watch, man. Getting mauled by a bear is not. That's like that's like a big fear of mine.
Oh man, it looked so realistic.
Because a bear doesn't kill you and then eat you. A bear eats you while you're dying.
You gotta watch Cocaine Bear, the movie.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Oh, I
Seriously.
I
It's
saw
pretty great.
I saw it. I was like, cocaine bear?
Yeah. Well, it's based off a real story, but it's freaking quasi based off of real story. It's hilarious.
It's a this is the bear voiced by like Chris Tucker or something or
Uh, no, I mean the idea is that there's this plane that was hauling cocaine and it crashes and then a bear gets into it and
oh
eats a whole
nice.
bunch of cane and
That's
cocaine and
okay. That's
goes on
kind
a
of what I thought
rampage.
the story was about. So I'll watch it because well,
Spoilers.
is that really what the story's about? And then I'm like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah.
It's on
All right.
Amazon Prime. Okay,
It
I
was
know what I'm
good.
doing.
Yeah, it's on Prime. I'm probably gonna watch that a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
So that's it for us guys. We're gonna head out a little bit early tonight, but that's fine. 15 minutes or so. But we're gonna take a peek over here. Is there anybody doing Dungeons and Dragons? We're gonna continue the. I don't see anyone doing Dungeons and Dragons for a raid. Huh. Somebody doing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. All right, they count. We're gonna go over there and do a little raid over there. So yeah, so stick around for a second as we line up this raid. In 10 seconds or so. What'd I do? Just get a follow? Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Prime. All right, here we go. We're gonna start this raid in 9 seconds. All right, we'll see you guys. Take it easy. Bye bye.
Hooah!